Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. So, good morning and happy first day of February. I hope that you have a great month. In order for you to have a great month, there are a few things that I want to give you some tips on because having a good month is going to have a rest of your good semester. It's going to be a start to a good semester. So, I want to give you some tips to be a little bit proactive on how to stay on top of things. So, if you are already feeling behind, we are a few weeks into the first semester. I want you to be able to have some tips in order to feel like, all right, I can get on top of this. I can tackle what I'm doing and feel successful. So, first thing that you should do is go to class every day. And not just a class, not just two classes, not just three classes. Go to every class every day. Utilize your study halls. Try to find a way that you can get rid of your distractions and say, first hour, I have this, second hour, I have this, third hour, I have study hall, fourth hour, I have this, and that you're checking in with all of those classes and being engaged in those classes, not just clicking on the Google Meet link, turning it on and not paying attention and playing games on your phone or turning on the video games on your TV. That's not being engaged in class. It's actually physically being present with your screen on and listening to what the teacher has to say and engaging in whatever that work is, going into Google Classroom or into your textbook and physically being in class, um, even though you're not physically there, but to be mentally engaged in what's happening so that you are being successful in the content of that class for that day. The second thing is ask for help. There's going to be stuff that is confusing, just like if you were physically in the classroom, you'd be raising your hand and asking questions. Do that same thing virtually. Even if you're sending an email, be sure to write down those questions that you have and to connect with your teacher. Reach out to those teachers and ask questions. They're going to post things in Google Classroom or they're going to say things in class that you're going to need a little bit of clarification on. It's okay to say, hey, I need some help. Do that. The fourth thing you can do is use Wednesday afternoons. Wednesday afternoons are designated for all of our remote learners, and there are 60 of you at least. There are a ton of remote learners, and that changes depending on how many students we do or don't have in quarantine. Because they become remote learners for 2 weeks or so and then they're able to come back. So our number is constantly fluctuating and teachers are trying to be very aware of who their remote learners are. But at the same time, that Wednesday afternoon is designated just for people who are our remote learners. So we have those 2 hours on Wednesday afternoons from that 1:15 until 3:15 to meet with you one-on-one, to have a Google Meet with you, for you to be able to come into the building so that you can pick up materials or meet one-on-one with the teacher without all of the other people in the building. It's built in for you to help you be successful. So we want to find ways that we can connect with you, whether that is virtually or if that's in person. So please utilize that time, make connections with your teachers, reach out to them. And then if none of those are working for you, you can also schedule a Google Meet with me. I was a high school English teacher prior to being in the position that I'm in now. And everybody in the building wants to see you succeed. We choose to be teachers because we want you to be successful. We choose you guys every single day. So we want to make sure that you really can be successful. And so you can always feel free to reach out to me too. I can help you reach out to your teachers or maybe explain some more materials a little more clearly. If you have any questions. Typically, if you want to meet with me, I can meet during your study hall times, not typically during lunch, because during lunches I have middle school lunch duty and I have high school lunch duty every day. So those times I can't meet. But if there's another time you have a study hall throughout the day, I should typically be able to meet with you, even if it's just once a week to touch base and say, hey, can you help me make a plan on how to organize this? I'm really not sure how to use my time well. Sure, we can surely talk about those things. So I have a little activity that I want you to tune into for about 10 seconds. All right, so think of a number between 0 and 20. All right, so now add 32 to that number. And then multiply that number by 2. Subtract 1. Now close your eyes. It's dark, isn't it? Okay, so that was the end of my activity. I don't know what your number was. And I'm thinking you probably don't know what your number is too, or either, because I use this activity to try to show you that you can get distracted pretty easily. I had you super focused on thinking of a number and doing a little bit of math. And then I said, It's really dark, isn't it? When you close your eyes. And then I was trying to pull you in a different location. As soon as you take time to focus on something, you can really focus on it. But as soon as you allow yourself to get distracted by something else, you can very easily get distracted. So please make sure that you are planning out your space well and the desk that you are working at. If you have things that you know are going to distract you, then remove those things or let them be a reward for you completing a task. So if there's a game that you really want to play, give yourself 10 minutes to play that game after you have successfully completed a homework assignment. Then give yourself that reward to play for 10 minutes and then put it away and go back to whatever your next task might be. So again, if you need any help with anything, please let me know. I'm here for you. All your teachers are here for you. I hope that you have an amazing Monday and an awesome, awesome February, and we will talk soon. Reach out to whoever you might need because we are here for you.